I know. StreamYards is doing that to me repeatedly when I go live. Thank you, Mrs. for yelling from the other room. Hey, it's a real Southern family StreamYard. Hey, yelling down the hall. But hello, everybody. Good evening. How are you doing? Dadman Walking 55 coming to you with another late night with Dadman. Hey, trying to get these off on the road again. And hey, thanks for hanging out. Another late night alternative. And hey, you know what? These are squirrel streams. Sometimes we go in with a plan. And like they said, every good battle of plan only survives the first shot of the enemy. So when the guest or the chat start talking, we never know where we go or we end up. And then hell, half the time I could ask a question and 30 minutes later we haven't even answered it. But let me not digress too far. We'll talk to you in the chat real quick in just a moment. But let me bring in my number 2 lady. She's my number 1 lady, but my number 2 coming to the streams. A great Mrs. Dadman Walking. Hello, honey.
Hello, how are you tonight?
I'm fine. How are you?
I know you are, but how are you doing?
I'm doing well. I love the setup. But hey, how'd your new stream go today, real quick?
I think it went really well. At 4 p.m., we do anime in the afternoon, and we have started watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure season 1. The first 5 episodes. It took about an hour and 55 minutes to watch them. It was really fun. Had people there that really enjoyed them. I watched, I know at least season 1 a long time ago. So as I was watching, I'm going, oh, I know what's going to happen. Oh, I know what's going to happen. And sometimes it made me a little anxious, but I really enjoyed it. So I'm looking forward to continuing it. We're going to watch all 5 seasons, and that's Wednesdays at 4 p.m.
That's awesome. And then you got some other things coming up, like the Insomniac Soup at 2 p.m., 2
Yeah,
a.m.
we're doing 2 a.m. on Saturday mornings. So if you haven't gone to sleep yet, you still might think it's Friday, but it is Saturday morning at 2 a.m. We're doing Insomniac Theater. And we could watch a TV show. We could watch um, uh, movie, just kind of whatever I feel like. We might rewatch the anime if there's enough people that say, "Hey, I missed it. I would like to see JoJo," or we might watch another. We might watch another anime. It all just depends on how I'm feeling at 2 a.m. in the morning.
Well, you never
We
know.
might finish watching Exploding Kittens. I don't
That
know.
was an oddly demented, blasphemous show, I will tell
Oh,
you.
it was bad.
That was
It was
bad.
so
But
bad. It was funny.
now,
Uh,
you have to say that show on when I go to introduce our wonderful
oh,
guest who provides such good theological background streams and stuff all along. I mean, she's so great. I'm even drinking hot tea because of the
oh,
cold weather here tonight. You know her, you love her. If you don't know her, then hey, check out her stuff. She's the most talented, one of the most talented people I know. How she can all of a sudden talk 90 miles an hour, then sing. I am so sorry I did that,
I am
but
too.
but when she hits that note when she sings in the show, it's the one, the only Miss Martin Muses. Hello, Teresa.
Hi, thank you for that introduction. I'm like, oh my goodness, you had a little bit of a nice falsetto going on there. Well done.
Whoa, thank you, thank you. I did try. I have tried. I have done "Staying Alive" in karaoke a few times.
Oh my goodness
So
gracious.
All the parts.
yeah,
Wow.
and
Well,
didn't get complaints. Yeah.
oh, well, thank you for having me on. Thank you for that introduction. What can I say? I enjoy myself and like talking to myself and to others. And what makes me laugh, makes me cry, makes me happy, makes me sad, or just really ticks me off. There you go. I
go.
did it for you.
There you go. That's right. That's right. Yes, Mrs. Dadman is a night owl, folks. You do not know. This lady will stay up till she won't go to sleep. She'll sleep in the car on a trip sometimes so we don't oversleep. It's how the missus can do it. But
I have my moments where I go to bed early, but usually I don't go to bed till at the earliest 2 a.m. Uh, yeah,
yeah.
it makes sometimes those 10 a.m. shows really fun, but I do enjoy doing those shows.
Mm. So Teresa, what's been up with you lately? How are you doing tonight?
Well, I'm very, very cold. We're all getting this cold snap, and everyone up north is making fun of me for feeling so cold because we're down like at the 40 degrees or low
Right.
late 30s, but we are freezing here. And I've got all the hot cocoa, all the hot tea. I've got the fire going. My cat has been acting like he's dying of cold and just wrapping himself in every blanket he can find. And it's really fun though, because I enjoy having a real winter every now and then. It doesn't happen too often.
Just not the extreme winter y'all had, was about
Oh
5 or
gosh,
6
no.
years ago.
No,
I
we
mean,
don't
I
want
heard,
that ever again. And the
yeah, it
grid
was,
failing.
yeah, that's what I heard. Grid failing, I guess the wind farms failing, the power outages, every pipes freezing, just was crazy all around the state.
Hmm.
Which is kind of amazing as far south as y'all are. I would think that y'all wouldn't have had that, but I guess if it gets cold enough.
Well, as we've learned this week, Mother Nature takes no prisoners.
No, it does not. And so, folks, please make sure you're praying for thoughts, good wishes for the people out in California. That is a very, very bad situation out there. And I mean, if you
Having
see the
trouble
footage,
connecting.
if you see the footage and the video out there, it truly
I'm
is
on my
heartbreaking.
internet for some reason. I mean, we're in the same house, but mine just went a little wonky, and it's going from Ethernet to wireless. So just letting you know, if I don't respond,
Okay.
I'm
Well,
it's
here's my source of management though. And I'm sorry, on the back of that story is I outsource. So see what I do, I get y'all two on, and then I can sit back and let y'all do the work. And then if you bail and then I bail, well then Miss Martin Muses hosts the Dadman show. How's that?
Oh, there we go. I'll take over. Yeah.
But hey, but yeah, I did want to ask also the Christmas stocking. You still have the Christmas stocking on. For some
Yes.
of us that may not know, would
a
you mind
Christmas
explaining
hat. It's not a
the
stocking.
what?
Well, kind of is. It's a Santa stocking. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Mrs. is very fine with the language, but yeah, do you mind letting some of us know what that's symbolic of?
Well, the fact that it's still Christmas time. It's Christmas for 12 days, and right now we're still in Christmas tide. Like the big ones are the 12 days of full on rejoicing. And then we have the octave after Epiphany, which we're in right now, which is still Christmas. And it all kind of comes to a climax and an end with the baptism of the Lord, because the whole season is about the infancy, the birth, the infancy, and finding of Jesus in the temple, everything up to his public ministry. And
Mhm.
also, there is a general Christmas tidiness all the way until February the 2nd. In the English Catholic Church, it would be called Candlemas, but it is a presentation. So
Hmm.
there we go.
Well, thank you very much. I know the other day on Twitter you were doing the 12 days of Christmas, like the 10 Lords of Leaping, and
Hmm.
I thought it was very creative. That a very nice way to do that on that. So, well, let's say hello to the chat, folks. Let's see. We got 9 people here, 8 on the YouTube side. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe, and on the Twitch side, make sure you follow us over there. We and I remembered to enable comments over there. Leading off is a great Legatus Legionis. How are you fading in? And hello to you, sir. Fallout Dave says, "Happy gas station destruction day." I didn't get it wasn't my fault. I hadn't been on the game today. That's a great reference to in Fortnite. I like to blow up the gas stations. I don't know if you come by from one of Fortnite streams, Teresa, but gas stations beware. The only person that cringes is Alaska Jeff, because he lives in Alaska, and there goes his fuel money.
Oops.
And Teresa said hello, and the rose, and let's see, stunning is here. Stunning is here. Don't cross the stream yards. Exactly. Good to see you too. Yes, and like I said, she is a night owl. I like to think I'm a night owl trapped in a daytime job. I wish they'd let auditors work like our job, like overnight, where we didn't have to deal with people. But they won't let us. Lemon pie. Hello, citrus. Hey, I love it. Hot
Hey,
fruit
fruit
cake.
cakes.
And he has the right to say that with the
I
lemon.
love it. I
I
love
love
it.
it. I love the spelling. By the way, we might have a cereal for y'all tonight. So, all right. Let's see. Let's see if there's anybody else. I think there's a lot of lurking people. I like, but hey, lurking and top secreting. So, all right.
Hey.
All right. So let's get into topics. Let's see. One thing that I wanted to bring up tonight. Our friend Jess has shared quite a few things with me the last few weeks and some stuff. I wanted to share something with Valentine's because, folks, Monday is the Mrs. and I 30th anniversary. Well, for 30 years today we met. 29th wedding anniversary. We married on the day we met a year later. So there's some Valentine's candies already in your stores and stuff like that.
Oh, yep.
So, are you familiar with a show called Bridgerton?
Me?
Either one of y'all?
Yes.
Mhm.
It's something else, I can tell you that.
It is. I've only watched a few, but it is interesting.
Was that related to the Valentine's Day comment?
I think so. He is now not here. If he
Oops.
can't.
Sorry, I was coughing a second. No,
Okay.
explain to me what Bridgerton is and why you're laughing, Teresa or Mrs. What you said it's special.
Well, it's special too, for certain, in that sense of the word. It's kind of like an alternate history of Britain. That's why they're all mixed race and everything, kind of erroneously based on the idea that Queen Charlotte was black. She wasn't, but that's a whole other different story. But it's like Pride and Prejudice meeting pornography, if that makes sense. That's why I laughed, because it is ridiculous amount of graphic, insane, not even funny sex, if that makes sense. Like, you can't even get offended because it's so ridiculous. Like, the whole first season, the main plot point was that a man was afraid to reach the finish line, if you know what I mean, inside his wife. And I'm like, wow. And how he overcame that fear. That's the kind of show that this is. And it's like, wow.
Wow. And I thought Team America was bad. Gee, Manetti's.
Yeah.
Oh, my. Okay.
But it's so bad it's good. That's why a lot of people like to watch it. I couldn't stand it, though. The joke was over. It was enough for me in the first season. And I'm like, yeah, I don't need any more of this in my life. Thank you very much.
Mrs. Obviously, you said it was special too. So what was about it that got
the
you?
Sex.
Yeah. Oh, is that okay?
I mean, there just was. It just.
Was it just too much of it? Just okay.
Yeah, you just kind of get okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't even like, my sensibilities are being offended. It was like my intelligence is being offended by this.
See, I loved Outlander.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And there was sex in that, but it was different. And like you said, your intelligence wasn't insulted.
Yeah. Well, and the way the sex is in Outlander between the two characters, we're talking about a man and a woman in the marriage. It's that marital love that we're seeing. And I like that they're showing that, hey, you can have sex between a man and a woman, a husband and a wife, and it's beautiful, it's sexy, and all of that. Usually shows don't do those kind of things in the context of a loving marriage. So that's why I'm cool with it in Outlander. Now, some of the more intense non-consensual things that happen in Outlander, which got over the top, that's why a lot of people I know quit watching it. They're like, enough already with these kind of things.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I had no clue about either one of them, but well, at least it can help give some context to what we're about to see. No, folks, no. We do get adults, especially we're 18 plus, and especially at night we can push the line sometimes, but it's not that bad. These are in a grocery store. I definitely wouldn't bring Teresa on into that, but hey, look here. If you want for Valentine's Day, here's your Bridgerton boxes of candy hearts.
Oh,
yes.
Bridgerton with love. Well, you see, that's actually the most pure thing I've seen come out of Bridgerton.
Oh, I bet there's like sweet scandals, sweet affirmations, sweet nothings. Each one, it's the pictures are a little rough on the, but Jess sent it to us. But yeah, she sent this to us. So hey, your Valentine's, it's the regular candy hearts. Puts
I
a
wanted
note.
to say hello to Brogu really quick. Hey, Brogu.
Brogo,
Mhm.
hello, good to see you tonight. But I thought we were used to like in school when everybody traded Valentine's and stuff, and you get the box of the candy hearts. They're just chalk.
But I wonder what
Mhm.
those are what those are, but I wonder what they actually say on them.
Yeah, you can't
Mm.
really tell.
Yeah.
One of them
I'm
looks like it
currently
says.
Googling.
Well, one of them
I'm gonna
says.
look.
One of them looks like it says Queen. I think one might say marry me. Yeah. Hey, sure.
Let's
Hey,
see if
Sashi, welcome in. Popping in to hit the like at the mechanic's place, replacing some belting. Hey, uh, that reminds me about belts always important. Miss and I were on 10,000 elevation on Continental Divide with the Kia screaming at the top of its lungs. Got back, we found out the belt had like nothing left on it. So we know belts are important. We got
oh,
15
yeah.
of you great folks here tonight. Thank y'all for being here. Feel free, share your thoughts, comments. These are squirrel streams. We go anywhere, everywhere, tree to tree, nut to nut, as the chat and the guests take us. So, Jess, this is your handiwork. Not only did I learn what Bridgerton is tonight, yeah, we are seeing some of the fine products that you sent me the other day. So, have y'all been able to find a little bit more on it?
They don't look like they really have anything.
Okay. All right. Well,
Yeah, I'm Googling how I can buy them. I was like, they're going to be in the local store or whatever, because I do know people that really like
I
Bridgerton, and it'll
believe
be.
I believe they're in Walmart. Jess sent this, and Jess, where did you get these from?
If they're in Walmart, then oh hell yeah.
Yeah, because I know she works at Walmart, so a lot of times she's tells us the neat latest and greatest things that they have coming out.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Well,
all right,
I'm going to do a small plug though. If
yeah.
you want to know a little bit about the real kind of history behind Bridgerton, like in case there's someone out there that actually thinks this is true, especially the things about Queen Charlotte, there's a channel called History Calling, which did a video about that. So
Mm,
don't be fooled. Bridgerton
okay.
is pure fantasy, people. So if you want to see about the real Queen Charlotte,
Do you
that's
have
it.
a link? If you have a link, put it in the private chat, and I'll ask the missus to put it in the regular chat. Then,
It looks like they are at Walmart,
yep.
$1 a
Jess said,
box,
Ooh.
and they're, if
"Well,
you, do EBT, they're eligible for that. Just thought
wow."
I'd let you know. Um,
Wait. What's that now? EG? Oh,
EBT, the
EBT.
electronic benefits transfer, the electronic food stamps.
oh, even better.
So
Okay.
you can buy candy. I did not know you could buy candy with that, but apparently you can. You
Hey,
can
you
buy
learned
the
some.
Bridgerton sweet tarts or candy hearts with them, but
Yeah,
they look like they're $1 a box.
yeah, and
Wow.
and
So
they're already out. They as soon as Christmas is over, they hit the shelves.
oh,
But
I
yeah,
thought you meant they were gone.
oh, I don't.
Uh,
I would
Well,
no.
think that they're
we'll
still
find
there.
out. If it's
We'll
too,
find
it'll
out.
be too late for me to go to Walmart after this stream, but I'm gonna get there fast because I think those look cool. Even though I don't like Bridgerton and make fun
But
of it, I still like this kind of stuff.
Well,
I love
guess
these
what?
yeah.
novelties.
Guess what, Teresa? There's more. Uh,
Oh no, from Bridgerton?
there's more, my lady. Is
Oh
that
my
a better
goodness.
Please.
British? Was that a
No,
better Brit? It's still
no,
bad.
it's still bad.
Oh,
God,
hey,
But
it's
you're
all right.
trying. You're trying.
I'm trying to get my British accent down, Teresa, but it ain't working. So, all right. Well, here's for another one we got here. Bridgerton milk chocolate.
Where is it?
A
It's in the
corgi
Bridgerton.
dog.
Yeah. I don't.
Is
It
it? I
says
don't
it's in
see
the
it. Oh,
Bridgerton.
wait,
It's
never mind. I'm looking at YouTube. That's why I don't see it.
uh,
Okay, that's cute.
maybe it's just in
Dude.
a Bridgerton box, but still, corgi dog milk chocolate.
Oh
It
yeah, they
it
all
it
have
looks like
corgis.
it looks like Bridgerton because of the background with the floral and
Mm-hmm.
all
Oh,
that.
okay. So there's more.
Oh,
We
you should
got
take.
gummies.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Gummy
Champ-
butterflies and gummy
Ooh,
bears, champagne and fruit medley.
Oh
dude.
my gosh.
You
That's
know,
so
if they really
silly.
wanted to make money, they'd have special gummies too. But just saying. But
I don't know if they could share sell those at
Would
Walmart.
they be in
Walmart,
blue?
yeah.
Would they be little blue bears?
Oh, who
Oh,
knows? Oh no, this is awesome. This is
yeah.
making me.
We might have to go get some just so we can test them on a stream. Maybe our anniversary.
Well,
There you go for research.
Yes, for
Yes.
research purposes.
Well, Mrs., you might want to look this to see if you can. Since you looked already, Jess is saying there's pretty party supplies there
Oh
too.
gosh. You
Oh,
know
sure
me. I
does.
don't do parties.
Yeah, but
I
I wonder if they're what the Bridgerton party supplies look like. But yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, Brogu wants.
Uh, Show your husband how it's done.
Yes.
Fruit medley
Well,
from
if you're
Or
Bridgerton.
Mrs., did you see Brogu's comment?
Oh, yes, I did. I did. He wants to see some gummy butterflies from Bridgerton. The fruit medley, the champagne. I'll put him up in my aluminum.
Alan, I know our friend Daisy says it like that. Dishes and vases and stuff. Or I guess it would be vases and
Oh
stuff.
wow.
vases.
Vase.
Or just a party for two. But these are really cool.
No, we're not having a party for two. We're having a party with everybody because we're celebrating it on stream.
Yeah.
Oh wait, and it's not an OF, so stop.
Yeah, you know you're old when. Like, what are you doing for your anniversary? I don't know. We're just gonna hang out and talk.
Yeah, we're gonna hang out. We're gonna hang out and talk to people and chat. Yeah.
we are old. All right. So well, there you go. The champagne.
Yeah,
Champagne.
I'm on favor.
Yeah. And Bridgerton, let's dance card.
Ooh.
Milk chocolate. Caramel drizzle.
Ooh,
I
that
love it.
kinda
They're
sounds
like,
good.
"Hey, ladies, get fat," and you watch our show. It's like,
Oh gosh. All right, and then Jess sent more. Oh geez.
oh my gosh,
Oh,
this is great.
That
yeah,
is
it's like cool.
crazy. But you just think you like you said you're going to go buy it because of the name. Is that that is a pretty good marketing because I know
It's
some
excellent
people are
marketing.
just going to slap that name on there. They're going to buy it all.
Oh, these are nice. Crap. Mrs., I'm gonna send these to you real quick.
Are you going to send them on?
I'm going to Twitter DM them to you.
Okay.
That way I don't slow
Yeah,
everything
go
down.
ahead.
Because that way you can pull them up easier than I can.
Yep, go ahead.
All right, there's one because I think Teresa's going to love this. Love these.
Ooh,
yeah, because got one there.
There's one bad thing though. Whenever I come over to get stuff like off of Twitter, or if I am like sharing my streams or anything like that, I'll go over to share it, and then I'll look and I'll get distracted by whatever the stream is underneath it,
Oh, yeah.
the post, and it's like I go, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yes. All right. There they went. So.
Oh, okay.
All
Oh,
right,
those
so
are kind of cute.
yes, I think y'all will definitely love these. Let me
Okay.
know when you have them because let's see.
Yeah.
Oh,
Another smart thing that they should do if they haven't already is tea, because Downton Abbey would do that. They would release different teas, like Downton Abbey tea, and they come in really cool packages.
that would be neat. That would be neat.
If I can.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead.
I'm working on it because
yeah.
I got to be careful. I don't,
No, I agree. So
show
take your
my
time.
OnlyFans. I'm just
Yeah.
kidding.
Oh,
I'm kidding.
wow! This just got interesting.
Well,
I am just serious. I mean, kidding everybody. No, I'm kidding.
we're 18 plus now. Just but hey, there's some more stuff like in the line of Valentine's. They got Pillsbury heart cutout cookies. Of course, they got red velvet cookie dough Oreos. Wow, why are they going to keep messing up Oreos?
Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. I mean, I've never been that pregnant. What can I say? I just don't think that'll do it for me.
Oh
I
well,
like I
yeah.
like
Go ahead.
regular Oreos, but, I haven't had them in a long time because I had some really bad sugar issues, so
Mhm.
pretty much stopped eating all candy and white stuff, um, pa potatoes, rice, and stuff like that.
Mm,
So I went to a meeting and they had some Oreo cookies, and I actually ate some Oreo cookies,
mm,
and you know what? They weren't that good.
mm.
Ah,
I was like, "I don't need to ever eat these again."
Hmm.
well,
And I'm
there
like
you go.
and I was
Actually,
so sad because it was
Your
like the one
childhood.
cookie it was the one cookie I really, really
yeah,
liked.
it was a party. You rip it apart, you strip it down, you eat it different ways, make multiple sandwiches. No, the missus really wasn't a big sweet when she was pregnant. It was ribs, the first child. We were
Oh,
going
yeah,
out for ribs 3 times a week. It was like,
and
but
we go get the all you can eat, and, I wouldn't eat anything else but the ribs, and they're like, I'm like, "Bring me another order," and they're, like, looking at me, so the ribs got smaller and smaller, and finally I said, okay, as soon as they brought it out, I says, "Go ahead and put another order in." I said, no." I just had such a craving for meat, and I could not have steak because, um, there was some kind of test, and I couldn't eat raw meat, rare meat, when I was pregnant, and that's the only way I'll eat a steak. So, I had to settle for ribs, which were
no,
delicious.
hey, nonstop. Jess put her link to her Instagram reel with everything out there. So if you got Instagram, go follow her over there and you check out that reel. Do you have those pictures yet, Mrs.?
I'm getting there.
Okay.
I was
Well,
busy talking about my love
I
of
know. Well, hey, speaking of
Ooh,
Valentine, we got Jolly Puff, Jolly. We got stuffed puffed, not the stuffed puffed marshmallow man, but it's a Jolly Rancher. Wow, that
a
is.
Jolly Rancher stuffed in a marshmallow.
It's wow.
Oh
Pink
my.
sugar
Or
coated pink marshmallows with soft cherry gummy filling. No, it's a cherry gummy filling.
oh, that oh my goodness.
No,
I'm
but he's
getting ready
cute.
to
He's cute.
I would if I ate that stuff, I'd eat it.
Yeah. Of
I,
course, they got Skittles down below it, plus a teacher's card. Looks like for
Okay,
Valentine's.
I've got them whenever you're
All
ready.
right. Well, let's go ahead and get to that. Let's get to Bridger. Let's get back to Bridgerton, folks. Never did I think this. This is, folks, why we call them squirrel streams, because I did not think we were going to get hung up on Bridgerton this long. But
So
hey,
they do have the little teapots, but that's interesting. It's like I guess it's got double handles, so is that like a mug underneath and then the kettle's on top, or how did what? I
I
just noticed that.
I think so. I think yeah, because I've had ones like that. I have one with Bell that is, yeah, so it's a very big cup and yeah, actually that's very
Mhm.
aesthetically pleasing. I like the pink one actually better than the
This
yellow and white one.
this one right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wonder if I can make it bigger. There we go. There we
yeah,
go.
there you go.
We'll move it over. We'll just look at the one that there we go. The
Hmm.
pretty one. I kind of like the hearts. I like that. But I like this bottom better than that bottom. If we could put this bottom on that one.
Mm-hmm. Just
Oh,
says it's a
Oh,
pot
yeah.
and mug.
but oh
Nice, though.
my.
Hey, but that's still, if your friends like Bridgerton, and,
Yeah.
and they
So
apparently are really cheap gifts. So, hey,
and then they have little mugs here, which are the corgis
there's a
and
little more.
some flowers. Sorry, I can't zoom in much more on them,
Oh, wow.
but
So,
Oh my
hey,
goodness. Those
fancy.
are so cute.
the corgis are cute.
I was gonna say I might have to
Get
get
a
one of
corgi.
Go
those
get
too.
a corgi.
Oh,
But
get a
not a real
corgi or get a
corgi.
cup.
Get a
Get
corgi mug. I'm not
corgi
getting a
cup.
dog. No,
Get
they're
the
too
get the
much.
get the corgi chocolate too. Well, you
Yeah.
never know. The cat may have something to say about that too.
Well, I was about ready to say I would never do that to my cat.
And
I
hey,
want
to
to get
Buddy
a cat.
Hepburn. I think I do too. But hey, Buddy Hepburn said the cameo design on the teapot is
Yes.
nice.
Yes.
So Yeah, but yeah, I just so y'all. Yeah, I'm a cat guy. I like cats. We actually had a cat called Emanon, which was no name spelled backwards, and it
Oh.
was Mrs. Cat. Of course, he was famous for me bringing over
Well,
Krispy Kreme donuts, and he
the
sat on
reason
them.
I named him that was because I actually wanted to name him No Name, but I figured that would be an issue, taking him to the vet. What's the cat's name? No name. Oh, it doesn't have a name. It'd be the whole who's on first, what's on second kind of thing. So I named it Emanon instead. And so they look at me like Emanon. I said it's no name spelled backwards, and they'd go, "Oh, that's so funny."
By the way, I think Jess owns Walmart stock. She said there's a really cute plush corgi for $15.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
so all right, a couple more things for Valentine's. Hey, these are the snap pops that you throw. Uh, they got some heart ones.
Oh,
Yep, and of course we
little
got
noise things.
got some uh, squid here. So anyway, there is a little more. This is actually Hershey's makeup scented mixed
Hmm.
paint sticks. Um,
That stuff just can't be good. I mean, it just can't
No,
be
no.
good. Just not good makeup.
no
Anything that's like $3
paint
like
stick.
that, no.
Oh, they got a Hershey mini squishy.
The squishy thing might be cool, but not the
Yeah,
makeup.
lip balm. You don't want some Hershey's lip balm?
No.
No, I'd rather die.
Ah, that.
Maybe when
God,
I was a kid, I would have liked that. But
yeah,
in general, I don't really like sweets either. I found
yeah.
that my palate changed as I got older. It's like that.
Oh, I get that. I understand that.
I
So,
have actually some chapstick that I'm using, and the only reason I'm using it is because it came in a big pack, because I normally like not scented anything. But this is strawberry, and it's like a little nauseating, but I don't have anything else to use. So I'm like, oh, okay, we'll use
good
it.
evening, Connie Cleary. How are you
Hello,
tonight?
Connie.
Good to see you. Buddy is bringing out the Klingon cinnamon paint sticks.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, you actually, yes, this is where I want to go to. I wanted to go ahead and show some chips that were there, and then then we'll see what I got an article to talk about with y'all on something that was interesting. Feel free if y'all want to go another direction, we can jump in another direction. But these are also different chips. Like these are guacamole flavored tortilla chips here.
Mm.
That sounds good. I
We
do.
got
I like
Yeah.
guacamole.
got a red quinoa
Hmm.
and a hatch chili tortilla chips.
I wonder if that's how spicy that is.
I don't know. And then on the
I don't
bottom,
know either. I don't know.
I don't know what a hatch chili is.
I don't
I
know.
guess there's one way to find out.
I know.
Try it.
No, Google.
Do it.
Google.
Yeah,
Y'all,
everybody Google.
everybody tells me
Amen.
at
Hatch
work.
chili.
Everybody tells
Hatch
me at work.
green
Google.
chili. It's from Mexico, New Mexico chili, or New Mexico chili is New Mexican chilies. Well, I'm trying to see how spicy it is, but I don't see it.
Hmm. Teresa, are you a fan of guacamole?
I love guacamole.
Mhm.
Especially the homemade kind, the proper ones. I mean, oh my gosh, it's to die for.
Okay,
This,
so
this is
hatch
awesome.
chilies are a
Yep.
generic name for New Mexican peppers that are grown and harvested in the Hatch Valley region of New Mexico.
Oh, interesting. The things that you learn on our show. Yeah.
I was looking to see. Um, oh, so it has to actually have a label that says grown in Mexico. I was trying to see how hot it was. There's quite a few different varieties of hatch peppers. That's more of where it is um, uh, produced and not the specific type. It says their heat levels can vary from a fairly mild 1,000 Scoville heat units to
Right.
around 8,000
Hmm.
Scoville heat units. So about a third as hot as a typical jalapeno. or they can be
Really?
as hot as your typical jalapeno, so you never know.
Wow.
Mm.
Okay. Well then,
So,
now do you eat spicy stuff, Teresa?
I do. I like the spicier the better.
Oh,
I
really?
I
Yeah,
try
within
to
reason. Okay, I should say within
Okay.
reason. I'm not one of those hardcore ones that'll
where
I
you
forget
you
what.
start sweating.
Yeah, no, I'm not into that. No, but I do like things really spicy, and I don't know. It's good for you
No.
too, by the way. So it's healthy.
That's
I
what they say.
know. I have tried to, I have heard that, and I am trying to up my spice level, um, by, increments, but I am just really a wimp.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, you're doing better than I do because I can't stand stuff. Actually, we went to lunch years ago with a guy that became was but ended up becoming the boss, and he's swore up and down he had never met a hot sauce he couldn't stand, and it was a wing place that had the special nuclear sauce that you sign waivers sometimes because it puts people in the hospital.
Oh
Well,
my god.
the guy just took it and slathered it over a whole half a sandwich.
Ugh.
He regretted it the minute he did it. He made
Nice.
sure he tried to get it off, but he did not waste that half a sandwich. And then when he was much more stingy on the sauce on the second half, but they said all afternoon and the water's not the best thing. Water, but he didn't have milk available. They said he was sweating and drinking water all day. It was so funny, but never. And I
That's the thing with
never
some of
hopped the
those
hot
really,
sauce.
really hot ones is that it's
Yeah,
not I mean, you kinda get the heat immediately, but
yeah,
that intensity, it just grows and grows
yeah,
and grows, and that's why you have to sign the waiver because you might be
yeah.
fine, but then you go somewhere and it really can affect you bad.
Mm.
And we have some golden sriracha Doritos.
Mm.
Y'all might like those. Hey, if you ever have a Lay's truck driving next to you and you got a bag of Lay's, wave it at the truck driver. They'll honk at you.
Oh, well,
We did that.
the more you know.
We
Yep.
were, doing a drive stream, and, we were at a convenience store, and they had some different flavors. I don't know, a Cuban sandwich and
Cuban
mustard or
ketchup,
ketchup or something
BLT.
like that.
Yeah.
And so I said, "Oh, let's buy them and we'll talk about them on the stream because, there's only so much you can talk about driving down the road." And, so I was trying them, and then here comes the Lay's truck. I don't even think I really waved it to him. I think he looked down and saw it and
Yeah.
honked his horn. And it was like, "Oh," then I showed it to him.
Yeah, it was
But
fun
Oh.
though. Now I'm let me see with this one. I'm gonna preface this. Let's see. Okay. Now, Teresa, okay. Do you like okra?
Not really. I'm not a
Oh,
real Southerner, so I'm
oh,
okay. I'm allowed to say that.
I had hope. I had hope. I had hope.
Nope. Sorry.
Oh my
I
gosh.
don't like it.
thank you.
Guess what?
Oh no.
Oh,
We got some okra chips.
No
oh,
way. Oh yuck.
Yeah.
That's the worst thing I've ever seen. Oh no.
It-
oh. I'm
hey,
not
it's probably
commenting.
dried out and not
It's
gooey like
probably
the other stuff.
dehydrated okra is
Yeah.
probably what it is.
Well, it would get rid of the slimy factor.
But I don't even like the taste of it. It's
Right.
not
I know.
just the slime.
Even fried okra, Miss Martin uses
Mm, no.
none of it. Okay.
It's just
It's got a taste, doesn't it?
yeah, and well, taste and texture, both of it.
Yeah.
It's just an issue.
Yep.
Uh,
Mhm.
and I'm the king of the texture things. That's kind of what. And actually, I will only eat okra fried though. I will. I'll be on. I mean, I'm very limited. I wouldn't eat okra. There's nothing worse than the stewed tomatoes and stuff like that. Yeah, I agree. But all right. Well, hey, still can't get any takers on the okra. That was a nice one, and Connie's seen worse. Here's a couple
Yeah.
more chips we got here. We got a smoked Gouda mac and cheese up here.
Interesting.
We got a Carolina
Mm.
Gold style barbecue
Mm.
and red Pacific sea salt. So
Huh.
Interesting. They might be too rich for me,
they
but
could be.
I could probably eat like 2 chips and that would be it.
Oh,
Fallout Dave said it looked like a bag of weed.
Uh, He leave it to Dave to say that. Oh my goodness.
And how would you know that, Fallout Dave?
Yeah. How do you? All right. Well, let me do this now. Hey, Teresa, thanks for coming on with us tonight. We usually bounce around. You got anything you want to talk about? Any breaking news topics or
Oh, excuse me. I'm
things
so
on your mind?
sorry. I got the hiccups.
Oh
Oh, no
no. This
problem.
is because see
Well,
that's
no,
what
I
we.
mean,
Yeah. Go ahead.
well, as far as any breaking news, I mean, my life is incredibly boring, but I like it boring right
Yeah.
now. But I guess if there's one thing maybe to talk about is I have a January challenge because in October everyone's watching Halloween movies and they all have challenges, and then there's the Christmas movie and the Hallmark's doing all their Christmas movies. So I started last year doing a January challenge, a casual one, meaning not as many movies. And last year it was Westerns. And this year the
Oh.
challenge is for action movies. So you need to watch
Ooh.
10 action movies, and like one with Arnold Schwarzenegger, Rambo, one from the 70s, the 90s, a sci-fi, a comedy. And if I found so far it's been a lot of fun, and some people, on Twitter are sharing what they've been watching as we've been doing it. And I'm not particularly an action movie fan, but I am quite enjoying a lot of these movies. Like there's one of the challenges of martial arts, so I watched Bloodsport with Jean-Claude Van Damme, and
Wow.
I wasn't even sure what I was watching, but I've heard it referred to a lot of these things as soap operas for men, and I'm sure that's exactly what they are. And it's just
Yes.
men just beating the living daylights out of each other. So I've been really having fun with that. So
So is it 10 action movies or
yes.
okay.
Yeah.
And they're
Yes.
different. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, yeah, no, there are different categories of movies. So, for example, you have to watch an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. See, that's number one. I have it on my Twitter. I could send it to you. It's like number one is Arnold Schwarzenegger, two is Sylvester Stallone, three is Bruce Willis, four is Jason Statham, five is martial arts, six is a comedy, seven is sci-fi, eight a female lead, 9 70s, and 10 one from the 90s. So
Okay.
you
So
need
10
to
movies, but
choose.
they have category. Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
Oh, here
Some
it
are
is.
based on the actor, some are based on the actor, and some are based on
Here we
screen.
go. I will. I will make it. Here it
Oh,
is.
thank you.
Let's me do this, and
Yeah.
then let me do this, and then
And
that,
there's still
and
23
then
days, so there's plenty of time.
Yeah, you got plenty of time to do it. And I've just been really feeling it on my heart to start sharing about people. Let's start having a little bit of fun with life. You know what I mean? Read books,
Yeah.
read good
yeah.
books. Like I did a stream last night about the best books read in 2024. And then, well, let's do this. Here we go. Yeah.
That is really a cool idea.
Hey, does Jingle All the Way count as an action movie?
No,
He fights off Sinbad the whole thing. It's
no,
got to be he kicked Balthazar's
uh,
head out the
no,
window.
no,
I,
Now, come on, Miss
no.
Smart Muses.
There's better Arnold
I,
Schwarzenegger
Jingle
movies.
All the Way
yeah.
is a great Christmas movie, right?
There's better
It's a
Arnold
great Christmas
Schwarzenegger
movie.
movies.
It is. Yeah. I
Very good.
think that
Thank
would
you.
be stretching it to call it an action movie.
Yes.
But she agreed it's a great Christmas movie, Mrs. I'm satisfied. There you go.
See, I know what I would pretty much watch for most of these.
So what would you well then what if you have an idea, what would you do?
Well, the Arnold Schwarzenegger action movie, I would probably watch. Oh my gosh, oh, God, I can't remember the name of it, but the Sylvester Stallone would be First Blood, the
Okay.
first one.
Mhm.
Bruce Willis would be Die Hard.
Uh-huh.
Jason Statham, anything that he's done. Um,
I know you.
Yeah.
martial arts, something with Jackie Chan. Um, probably one of his earlier movies. A comedy would be, oh gosh, the one with Jackie Chan. Oh, the one where oh my gosh, the one with Jackie Chan and what's his name?
Owen Wilson.
The policeman.
Oh, Chris Tucker. Chris Tucker.
Yeah. What was that one?
Rush Hour.
Rush Hour. I'd watch Rush Hour. Sci-fi would probably be Blade Runner, female
Mhm.
lead, Kill Bill, and I don't know, 70s or 90s.
I forgot about Kill Bill with the female lead. Yeah.
But the 70s, probably maybe a Clint Eastwood movie. I don't know. I'm so bad with dates, but yeah,
See,
there's quite a few that
real
yeah.
quickly for me, I would like with Schwarzenegger. It would.
Oh, Predator. No, he wasn't in Predator.
Yeah,
Yes, he
yeah.
was.
Schwarzenegger was
So
Predator.
Predator, I'd watch Predator with Schwarzenegger.
I do Predator for Schwarzenegger. Stallone, I probably do Rocky 4. Bruce Willis, I'll do
Rocky
Die
4
Hard.
is not an action movie. Okay, well,
It,
maybe it is.
it's
Oh,
not a comedy, so there's
mm,
boxing. Like Fallout Dave said about Jingle All the Way, they were fighting Santas, missus. It
okay.
counts.
Oh, there we are.
Oh, the sci-fi would be the Christmas special.
Oh my gosh.
oh, which
Oh,
there's so many
uh,
of them, and they were all bad.
Statham, I'd have to look up everything. Martial arts, I'd probably have to look something up. See, I like Running Man, but Running Man to me could either be comedy or sci-fi. Probably there'd be more sci-fi than comedy.
Running
But
Man, that's a good
but
one.
yeah, Kill Bill definitely for female lead. I love Lucy Liu. I love when she goes in that whole the Japanese hangout. You know how she took over the being the boss, and then that one scene with Uma Thurman going in there, and I just was it or no, what was it? No, what Uma Thurman? It was Uma Thurman. Yeah, okay. The other ladies I'm thinking of has got the candles, but yeah, some of these I'll have to look up and research whichever. But that's a great challenge, Teresa. And what's the best movie you've seen so far?
Well, probably out of the ones I've seen so far, I guess it would be Bloodsport. Because so far I've done Die Hard 2, which I'm not so crazy about that one. For Arnold Schwarzenegger, I watched the Conan movie, the first one of his, and it was good. It had really great moments, but you know,
Yeah,
I have it. It wasn't great, but I can understand why it's kind of a
yeah.
bit of a classic. And then, yeah. So far, he's in the lead. He's the winner, the blood sport. But I'm planning to watch the Expendables for Jason Statham,
Oh,
and I've
that's a
heard
Ah,
good
that's
one.
really really good. And
the
Rambo 4, I've
first
never
one.
seen. That's what I've heard. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really good. Rambo 4 is what I'm planning to do for Sylvester Stallone. I've never seen
Mm.
that. So far, the only rewatch I've done has been the Die Hard 2, and that was because my nephew wanted to watch it. And
Yes.
for sci-fi, I'm planning to do the third Predator movie because I've seen the first two. So that's
Mhm.
what I'm going to do. And for female lead, I'm going to do Underworld 2, 70s
Oh,
Dirty Harry, and then
Mhm.
90s, I'm not
this
sure.
the 70s, I would do Mad Max.
Oh,
I've been looking kind of at the list. The 90s, I'm kind of looking at a list here. See if there's
yeah.
any.
Some people did Cliffhanger. One person did Cliffhanger for his
Mhm.
90s in Stallone.
Wow.
Oh, they consider Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles an action movie. Oh, that's so funny.
I wouldn't think that.
I
No.
don't agree with that.
Was there any movie that completely? Well, I know you're still getting through it, but it'd be interesting to figure out when you're done. What was your favorite? What was the worst? What movie surprised you the most? I mean, because
Mm.
sometimes we do these, especially if you try to watch new movies, you may go in, and there's some that completely surprises you. So that would be interesting. Jess said there's a bunch of guys in Expendables, and Legata says martial arts would be Bruce Lee, Enter the Dragon.
Mm.
Ooh.
So, all right. All right. We got 15 people here tonight. Well, thank you for sharing that with us, Teresa. That's cool. I look forward to that. Mrs., I think you may look into trying this, won't you?
On months that Teresa's not doing it because I don't want to.
Well, no. I meant you personally.
Oh,
I
I'll
meant
do
them.
this one. Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
watch this
that's what
one.
I meant
Maybe
by
we'll
that.
Yeah,
watch.
yeah, do it. Yeah,
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
and
Batman
that's why I wanted to
Returns.
share it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Batman Returns. Yeah, that's true.
Buffy the maybe Buffy the Vampire Slayer. That would be a good one.
Hey, well,
Oh, El Mariachi. That's a good one too.
we were supposed to watch that Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter at one point, but I don't think we did. So
No, we did not.
Connie Cleary said Red and Red 2 for Bruce Willis. Those were both pretty good movies. I like. So, but hey, well, folks, hey, keep sharing out there. Well, Teresa, thank you for sharing that one. That's a cool challenge if you got. I want to share an article, and then I do want to get to a game real quick, Miss Mark Muses, will you, in the time you have? Yes, this is an underappreciated one. This could be a sci-fi, or this could bring Bruce Willis, The Fifth Element. That is a movie that grew on me over time.
I could watch Crime Story.
Yeah.
That had Jackie Chan in it too.
Oh, but you see all these
Ooh,
movies. Running
Demolition
Man,
Man. That's
Oh,
considered
yeah,
one.
that's Boy Scout.
the Demolition Man, the movie that predicted 2020 before it ever happened. So
Yeah.
like, oh man. Well,
That's
hey,
a really cool thing. I will actually. Do you have to
Yeah.
watch them in this order, or can you watch them any way?
Oh no, it's just the list that I have 10
Oh,
of them.
okay.
Yeah,
That's
so
really cool.
yeah, and I
That's
tell
nice.
people to share it underneath my pinned post on Twitter as you read them, or some people have quote tweeted it and shown me what they've been doing.
Oh,
Right.
that's cool. Oh, cool. I'm gonna have to save this.
Yeah.
Well, thank
So
you.
this is what we do here at night. We just bounce around, come up with different things. But
Oh, I didn't mean to add that again. I'm sorry.
But I do appreciate sharing it because my Twitter just flew past it the other day and I couldn't find it again. So what are you talking about? How we come up with new topics? I don't know, but hey, the Running Man for Arnold. See, this is what happens. I mean, we end up having such a good time, and we kill half an hour just with going in a circle. Well, that's why we always call them squirrel streams, tree to tree, nut to nut, and the channel mascots. And it's a safe haven for squirrels everywhere. So we love our squirreling. But I want to share an article here and get y'all's thought on it. Now, folks, this did not work. These do not work. Do not try these. I am not responsible. You're on your own and all this other stuff. So, Buddy had a question. Should it be new stuff you haven't seen or anything that matches the categories?
Either one. The whole point is that you watch them and enjoy them. So you can do rewatches. I did a rewatch of Die Hard 2. So nope.
Yeah.
Whatever you want. It's a casual challenge, so I'm not going to be too strict.
Legatus says Predator.
But she will be checking. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
Yeah. And folks, if you do not miss it, do you mind if we put your Twitter link out in the chat?
Oh, no, go for it. Please do.
Can you put her Twitter link out there? So, folks, you can follow Miss Martin Muses on Twitter and you can see this and give her feedback. Let her know what you watched with these movies.
Yeah. It is pinned at the top of her account so that as soon as you go to her account, you should see it.
Yeah.
Oh, for her channel?
Yes.
On my Twitter, yeah. So it's on my community for my YouTube channel.
Okay.
You.
Oh, I'm trying to interpret. Yeah, okay. The challenge is pinned. Okay, cool. All right.
Yeah. Well, and at the end of the month, I will be doing a stream where everyone can also come in the chat and share it. So just keep your eyes open for that.
Awesome. I love this lady is fascinating to talk history with. So, folks, anytime she streams, it's a great thing, and you can learn a lot from her. And I love the history streams. We were coming back from Colorado, and you were doing that Gettysburg stream. I'm like, this is turning on. I'm like, I want to type. She's like, you're driving, and I'm like,
stop it.
Yeah, that was a fun one. Yeah,
and voice chat. When I use voice chat, it comes up with all kind of words. We've joked about it, especially many of the people have learned how to interpret what I'm saying to get the meaning. We call it Dadmanese. I've invented my own language using voice chat, but the missus and others get it. So, but folks, like I said, I've got an article, and like I said, don't try it. Totally does not work. In this article from police1.com.
Okay.
All right. The top 5 failed attempts to beat a breathalyzer.
Oh my gosh.
Again, do not try this. They don't work. Do not allow this up. But some of the best and worst attempts that they come across. One is sucking on pennies.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Sucking on pennies. It looks like he had a positive result in the field. Put him in the patrol car. While there, in anticipation of a second test, he stuck a few pennies in his mouth on the sly, except he was completely hammered and the other officers saw him do it. They had instructed him to remove the coins from his mouth several times until he complied. Later, he said in court he believed a myth that the copper in the pennies would lower the alcohol reading in the breathalyzer test. They do not. Perhaps the funniest part of this story, he was also a doctor and surgeon.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Oh, that's scary.
I was going to say, I don't want that person operating on me.
No.
Yeah, only speak Decepticanese. Yeah. Hey, but I tell you what, I'm like you, buddy. But hey, oh boy, wait till we. You know how it is when we play Where in the USA. The number second was eating toilet paper.
They think it absorbed the alcohol or something?
Well, the person was arrested for driving down the wrong way in a full costume on Halloween. Refused the breathalyzer. It was all just part of the plan. He just delayed the testing long enough to wool down a roll of toilet paper.
Oh my gosh.
While in the holding cell. He said he knew he'd ace the test after the old eat the toilet paper trick. It works every time except when it didn't. Weird, right?
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
It works until it didn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it works every time except when it doesn't. I'm like, how is it? I mean, I guess you sit in the holding cell. I don't know. Just how much work that would be to have to eat a whole roll of toilet paper.
Oh, that's just disgusting. I mean,
Well,
what if you choked on it? Wouldn't that be embarrassing?
That's just.
Well, I'm sorry. Yeah. It gets worse, and I'm going to try to clean this up the best I can. Number 3 is eating your own poop.
That's just being drunk.
Well, he was
way too drunk.
Yeah, he said that vomited, urinated, and pooped in the squad car. Then at the station, he grabbed a handful of his own waste and attempting to try to trick the breathalyzer machine. You guessed it, didn't work. But you got to appreciate his commitment, is what the article said.
Oh, that's just disgusting.
All right.
No,
sorry. All right. These other two are not as bad, okay? That was probably the worst. Well, we'll see. Number 4 is eating the printout.
What?
Eating the printout.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, he the guy knew he had few too many pops over the limit. He knew better than attempting some crazy half-baked plan to fool the breathalyzer. But he knew those coppers couldn't prove he was drunk if he ate the printout from the machine. Genius.
Wow.
So, but he wasn't fast enough. He was charged with misdemeanors driving while intoxicated, 2nd-degree obstructing governmental administration, and 3rd-degree criminal tampering.
Oh my gosh.
A competitive eating champ he was not.
Oh, that is just
weird.
Oh,
Again, sorry, Connie. All right. Well, this one's not the last one of this is not on the level of the other one. But number 5 is, you guessed it, eating your underwear.
Oh no, I didn't guess it.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was the furthest thing from my mind. Oh gosh.
I'm drunk. Let's eat our underwear.
All right. Well, it was an 18-year-old pulled over by police after weaving the vehicle all over the highway. Things started to get interesting when he stopped and fled from his vehicle. But they really got interesting after he was caught. While he's seated in the back seat of the patrol car, he knew he needed a plan to beat the breathalyzer test that awaited him at the station. See, that's what I'm saying. Are these handcuffing these guys in the front or something, or what? Because anyway, that's when he decided to eat his underwear naturally. He ripped the crotch apart, stuffed the fabric in his mouth, chewed for a bit, and spit it out. Shockingly, he was found to be under the legal limit, blowing a .08. So it begs the question, did a perfectly sober man eat his own underwear, or does the underwear trick really work?
I think it was the former.
Yeah, it's like, oh gosh. Anyway. Oh, no comment. Wow. I tell you, people will do the craziest things on this stuff. But yeah, it's hey, at least it's a little bit different. We usually end up with Walmart stories and stuff like that, but this was a little bit interesting. So no. So, and I got one more set of things we're going to do. How are you doing on time, Teresa?
Probably. Well, about how long do you think this game's going to go? Probably about
15, 20 minutes.
Oh, that's perfect. That's absolutely perfect.
At least. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say I had about another 30 minutes or so.
That would be fine, because sometimes this is difficult. This part we call a game.
Uh-oh.
You have not had a chance to play We're in the USA on air, have you?
No, I have not. Uh-oh, I'm gonna be feel put on the spot.
You
Don't
sound like
be.
you
Just
sound
don't
like.
be.
But you know what's so odd? You sound like the missus when I ask a question like that. She's like, it was like that. Yeah, what are you wanting me to do?
Exactly.
What am I getting into? Yes, exactly. So another Monty Python fan. All right. Well, hey, folks, you know the story, you know the game, and we'll help Teresa with this too. I will give you 3 states. All right. And I will give you a news headline. This story happened in one of the 3 states I give you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, so basically, I'll read the headline. I'll give you the 3 states. Then I'll read the headline again. Make sure you do it. You have to guess. You have to go based off the headline alone. All right.
Okay.
All righty. So let me, and this is the part where, Mrs., you know, I've blown this story. Tell her about some of my screw ups with this. I either
sometimes he says the title. He says the name in the title, the location. Sometimes he puts the 3 guesses. He forgets to put the actual state, country, whatever in it. So yeah,
Oh my
he's
goodness.
done. Yes.
Yep. All right. So I'm going to see. I will give you a headline. I'm just getting the states. See, and this is what happens. People start giving answers, even if it's not a choice. They still give it.
China.
So all right. It's like, hey, we get more sometimes. Snortopoopas comes up with some good ones too. All right. Man alleged. This not alleged. Okay. Man shoplifted over $1,000 during Shop with a Cop event. Man shoplifted over $1,000 during Shop with a Cop event. Did this happen in New Jersey, North Carolina, or Virginia? Man shoplifted over $1,000 during Shop with a Cop event. New Jersey, North Carolina, or Virginia. Mrs., which state do you say?
I say Virginia.
Oh, okay. You say Virginia.
I was gonna say North Carolina.
Okay. All right. We got a Virginia. We got a North Carolina. Folks in the chat, make sure you put your answers in. Vote early, vote often. Did the cop help? Well, we'll find out.
That's a good question. It is Shop with the Cops.
Yeah, exactly. Jersey, lemon pie, Jersey. Where's Wes Cagle? Hey, he said if it was under 100, say San Fran.
Oh, San Fran. Yeah, that wouldn't be stealing.
Italy, stunning. There you go, stunning. We got Italy. So, folks, get your answers in here. New Jersey, North Carolina, Virginia. On really rowdy nights, we've gone 35, 40 minutes before we even got to the answer, Teresa. So that's that's how we squirrel stream. It's like attention. It's like we chase whatever.
It's a deficit disorder.
Yeah, are the cats chasing the red dot on the floor? Yep. So, all right. Let's see if we got any more answers, folks. I'll give you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Hey, yeah, we did greet Lemon Pie. He's there in New Jersey. Okay. Connie, did you vote? Anybody? Last votes? All right, here we go. Man allegedly shoplifted over $1,000 during Shop with a Cop event. A man, let's see where let's see. I'm trying to make sure we don't go too far down into the reading. Chesterfield County, Virginia.
Oh, hey.
Yes. A man was arrested after he allegedly shoplifted over $1,000 worth of goods from Walmart during a Shop with a Cop event. Walmart. Ding.
Hey, got to bring Walmart in.
Yep. Over 50 county officers attended the Shop with a Cop event which pairs families in need with uniformed officers for a day of holiday shopping funded by donations. They had dozens of officers walking aisles searching for toys and gifts. While that was happening, another man was allegedly up to no good. quote, a member of the staff at Walmart came up to us and informed us they had a shoplifting in progress. A police lieutenant said, between the sheriff's department and police officers, we had about 50 uniformed personnel at the store. They said, as we approached from different directions, he tried to escape out the back of the store where he was apprehended. They think he was stunned. Although police initially assumed the man didn't see the over 50 uniformed officers in his building, his car told a different story. We had 30 to 40 marked patrol cars in the parking lot. When we found his vehicle, it was facing where our cars were parked, so he would have had to see them. It seems it just didn't matter. So he also had other outstanding warrants. So, hey, Virginia on this first story.
Yay. Woohoo.
Hey, you did good on that one. So,
Well,
all right. I'm editing this headline. Okay. You know what? They just screwed one of my stories up here. They just took it off.
Damn them.
I know. It's a stupid ad blocker. Well, I got an ad blocker. I got an ad blocker for a reason. Let's see. Anyway, all right. We'll go. Well, we'll cut it down to 3 stories in. Let me see if I can. I don't know. We'll go with 3. All right. All right. All right. We are going to spread this out across the USA. Florida, Texas, and California on this one. Burglars snort man's and dog's ashes thinking they were cocaine, police say.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my! Now, there's a part of me that thinks that this is a Florida story, but I think we're being tricked because my first thought was Florida. But I'm going to go with. Sorry.
Burglars snort man's and dog's ashes thinking they were cocaine, police say. So what do you think?
I think it's California.
Okay, Teresa.
Sadly, I think that might be Texas.
Burglars. California. Buddy says Florida. Connie Cleary says Texas. Any other answers out there? Any other answers?
Yeah, another Texas. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yep. Oh, Fallout Dave says got to go with Florida. So let's see. All right. And hey, Dave C, welcome in, Mr. Battlestar Galactica. How are you, sir? Good to see you tonight, Dave. By the way, Dave, we are. Let's see. Let's see. That is not what I wanted there. Let me see. Oh, you just in time, Dave. I think I moved the choices. Florida, Texas, California. We're playing this game again. Burglars snort man's and dog's ashes thinking they were cocaine, police say. Mrs., you said California. Teresa, you said Texas. We got a California, a Florida, Texas, Florida. Buddy said you would think Texas because you think Florida and California people will know what this stuff looks like. All right. So any last second answers? Get your answers in quickly. We're about to reveal this one. Let's see. All right. And here we go. Let me go back to our choice in case anybody wants to throw one in. We got that. Okay. Burglars snort man's and dog's ashes thinking they were cocaine, police say. Burglars snorted the cremated remains of a man and 2 dogs in the mistaken belief they had stolen illegal drugs, Florida sheriff's deputies say.
Oh.
It was a Florida story. See, that was a trick.
It happens. It happens. Yes, in this case, the ashes were taken from a woman's home in central Florida town of Silver Spring Shores on December 15th. The thieves took an urn containing the ashes of her father and another container with the ashes of her 2 Great Danes, along with electronic equipment and jewelry, Marion County Sheriff's Office said. They learned what happened to the ashes after they arrested 5 teens in connection with another burglary attempt at a nearby home. The suspects mistook the ashes for either cocaine or heroin. It was soon discovered that the suspects snorted some of the ashes, believing they were snorting cocaine. Once they realized their errors, the suspects discussed returning the remaining ashes, but threw them in the lake instead because they thought their fingerprints were on the containers.
Goodness.
But the police divers were trying to recover the ashes. So not sure how that worked out. But yep, Florida on that one. That's how this goes sometimes, Teresa. You don't know which state. You gotta think it's one, you prejudge it, and then it's somewhere else. And then sometimes some of the headlines are similar in various states too. So all right, let me see. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see. Let's do this one with this one. Please. I am editing the headline because I borrowed this game. They play it at a radio station I listen to, so I kind of change it a bit. But the headline, as I heard it, was better than what the real headline is. So, oh my gosh, guys, I don't know. You could have added anything to that one, but we're going to go with these states here. Let's see. And let's see. We're going to go to the West Coast a little bit here. Colorado, Oregon, and Nevada. Colorado, Oregon, and Nevada. Police officer steals kid's bike to pursue theft suspect.
That sounds like Oregon because they all ride their bikes.
Yep. But police officer steals kid's bike to pursue theft suspect. So then this happened in Colorado, Oregon, or Nevada. Mrs., what do you think? Teresa says Oregon.
I was thinking Oregon too.
Oh, well, 2 Oregons. We got agreement. Fallout Dave goes to Oregon too. Any other votes out there? And then we'll get to our last story. Oh, Legata says Chicago. Where's Max Redstone? When you got that one, or Jess from Illinois. Yay. All right. So, police officer steals kid's bike to pursue a theft suspect. Any other answers out there tonight? Let's see. Buddy says, I'll say Colorado since no one took it. Buddy, see, that's what happens too around here with this game. We got one lady that psychs me out, so that's why I'm quiet typing in the answers, because she uses voice inflection and stuff, and Buddy uses logic like that. I mean, I get psyched out by my own chat about playing the game. It's crazy. Connie says Colorado. All right. Get your answers in real quick. We got one last story after this one, and then we'll be winding down. All right. Police officer steals kids. I know it's part of the headline, buddy. It's part of the headline. The joke was in the headline. Police officer steals kid's bike during pursuit of theft suspect. Denver, Colorado. A Lone Tree police officer went above and beyond trying to catch a suspect who took us of the scooter. He grabbed a kid's bike to apprehend the felony suspect of theft. So the bike was returned, and and all that good stuff. So, but yeah, the joke was in the headline of it. I was trying to gauge reaction because you're like stills, because I'm like, when I first heard about it, it's was that. And hello, Snortapoopas.
Hello.
Yay, we have a polar bear in the house.
Yes, we do. The great bear of Florida. How are you today, sir? Great to see you. Oh gosh, Mrs. That reminds me of that stupid exploding kittens you showed last night, the polar bear video game.
Oh yes.
Oh gosh, that was
well,
disturbing.
Teresa, not that I'm obsessed with your little challenge, but I've already figured out. I went through and I've changed a lot of the movies I'm going to watch, but I got a list now.
Yay! Well, that's great. Well, that's the part of the fun.
Yes, there's some different ones in here, so I'm really looking forward to it.
Do you want to say what they are real quickly, or are you still working on them?
Oh no. Well, Arnold Schwarzenegger would be Total Recall. Sylvester Stallone would be Escape Plan. Bruce Willis would be Red. Jason Statham, The Bank Job. Martial arts would be Ong Bak, The Thai Warrior. The comedy would be True Lies. Sci-fi is Push. Female is Still Kill Bill. The 70s is Return of the Dragon. And the 90s is either Desperado or La Femme Nikita.
Oh, very nice.
So,
Yay.
yes,
Yep.
I'm excited. I can't wait.
Well,
We're going to have to do watch parties, everybody, and watch these movies together.
Woohoo.
well, we'll talk more about our movies things Monday night on our anniversary stream because I pick sucky movies. We all know that. She's if we really want good movies, she's got to pick them because I'm the loser. But I will say she is the lady that did go sit through Flash and some of these horrible Wasp and Ant-Man with me recently. So
Tango and Cash is a good movie too, buddy.
Oh yeah, I love that movie.
All right. Yeah, I know. So, all right. One more story, folks, and then we're going to wrap up. We got the great Miss Mark Muses, who sings better than I do. So I will not try that at home.
Thank you.
She's a professional musician and she knows what she's doing. All right. Let's go with the states that started it all. And we all know and we all love. We're going to go Florida, Georgia, and Alabama. Florida, Georgia, Alabama in this, folks. Rogue hamster bites.
Oh no.
Should have California in there. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Go ahead.
No.
Rogue hamster.
Oh, I got that. Sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I love the laughter. We made you laugh. Awesome. I love it. We're done for the night. No, hey, see, you're already guessing. I just say rogue hamster and we already get answers.
Florida.
All right.
Alabama.
Rogue hamster bites teen watching. Now, this is dated back to 2021. So, rogue hamster bites rogue hamster bites teen watching Spider-Man No Way Home in theater. In a theater. Rogue hamster bites teen watching Spider-Man No Way Home in theater. Did that happen in Florida, Georgia, or Alabama? What say you, Miss Mark Muses?
I think let's go with Alabama. That sounds like something Alabama would do.
All right. What do you think, Mrs.?
I don't know. Let's see. What is it? Florida, Georgia, or Alabama? Hamster bites somebody watching a movie in the theater.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to be under the assumption that he brought this said hamster with him. So what state would probably do that? I am going to think that maybe I'm hoping you wouldn't have two Floridas in a row, but that doesn't mean anything. But I'm still going to go with Alabama.
All right.
It's
Now
all those Roll Tide people.
Oh.
Yeah.
They
Stick my
got
hamster
rolled
in my pocket so I can carry it in.
They got rolled this year. But hey, I won't drag you into the great pecan debate tonight because I always say theater and the missus like theater. So I'm sure you say theater too. So
no, I don't go theater. I say it's theater.
I say it's theater.
Whatever you want to say, you can say whatever you want.
All
I
right.
don't care.
Well, Teresa, do you say pecan or pecan?
Oh,
I say pecan.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, I'd still say it's pecan. I'm
pecan,
right.
And you hate okra. I love you, Teresa.
See, this is what happens too. This is what happens when I have the StreamYard controller.
But I have it also.
We can play tag.
Oh dear.
But anyway, let's go to Florida, Georgia, Alabama.
Okay, if you want to get to your 29th wedding anniversary, do not do that again. I'm just kidding. That's a joke, everybody. That's a joke.
I know you have to say that nowadays because it'll go viral.
To the benevolent galactic overlords watching
they'll cut
all
that
this.
itty bitty part out and then be like, ah.
But hey, okay, we got Alabama for Legatas, Florida from sort of Poopas. Fallout Dave said sounds like hold on, I say roast. I like Tiny Bowl, yeah. Wow, the chat jumped. Florida sounds like a Florida pet. Alabama from Connie Cleary. Oh, Buddy says Alabama says it's fun to hate on them right now. P crap. There you go. P crap. Oh, shot color. What shot color? Oh, I'm living on edge. All right,
No,
get
he's
your
not.
answers
He's
in,
not
guys.
really. He knows I'm kidding.
Get your answers in real quick. I'm gonna get the answers. Buddy says he hears Thee ate her when I say that. So,
Oh, yeah, Thea ate her. Yeah.
all right. It's like vehicle, but anyway, that's a Snorter Poopa's favorite. So, all right, folks, get your answers out. If you haven't, we're going to go ahead and get this one down.
Alabama.
All right. All right. Let's see. I don't think there's any other answers, but I will bring this one up. Florida, Georgia, Alabama. Rogue hamster bites teen watching Spider-Man No Way Home in Alabama theater.
Woohoo! Yeah, he brought it. Was it his
Alabama.
pet?
Well, we will read the story
I
and
know.
find out for sure. A teenager was bitten by a rogue hamster while watching the new Spider-Man movie at a theater in Mobile, Alabama, according to his family. Where's Beef from O tonight? Hey. The bizarre incident occurred on December 27th. This is back in 2021 during a 6 p.m. showing of Spider-Man No Way Home that the teen was attending with some friends, that the local media reported. At one point during the showing, the friends saw what looked like a rat running along the aisle by their feet. The group put their feet up as a small creature ran past. As soon as they put their feet down, the lady's son reached into his bucket of popcorn and was surprised to find a hamster inside.
Oh my gosh!
No.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
So
That's
one
disgusting.
of the group then captured a short video of the teen trying to trap the hamster using the bucket. After trapping the rodent, the teen picked the creature up and took it to a theater employee. But while the pair discussed the situation, the hamster bit the teen and they dropped it.
Oh my goodness!
According to the family, the employee then picked up a broom and dustpan, swept the hamster up into it. Not clear what happened to the hamster afterwards. She said her son was given a full refund for his ticket by the theater manager, as well as free popcorn. So
I would be worried about getting, something from the rodent.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did a tetanus shot.
Have you been up in like the Midwest, like where groundhogs are, or do you have them out there where you are?
Groundhogs, yep.
Yeah, hamster went full looking on into the bucket. Yeah, but Teresa, do y'all have groundhogs where you are? Have you been up in the Midwest?
Oh, I've lived up in the Midwest. I've never really seen a groundhog, but I know I don't want to be bit by one.
Well, we were out in the Badlands, and they had them like right outside this one gas station place, and where the tourists were, and these kids are playing, and we're listening, and one kid's like to these other people, yeah, one of them bit me, and Miss and I are looking at each other like, and the parents are like proud, and all this is like, those things are disease carrying rodents after all.
Yeah.
So, and hey, guys, here's the great man himself, Thomas Gilkey.
Hello.
How are you tonight? Oh, hey, are y'all doing Fortnite tonight? If you're on Twitch, folks, go over and watch Thomas because we're about to wrap up in a few minutes. But go catch Thomas over there. You are? Yes, sir. I got to get up in the morning. Otherwise, I'd join you guys. Thanks for asking me to play last week. Sleep's catching up with me these days. But yeah, if you're on Twitch, go check them out over there after the stream. I know some of y'all have Twitch accounts, so do that. To finish the story, the owners of the hamster have not been identified, but a mobile resident told the news station that she attended the same theater on December 23rd and saw 4 teenagers looking for their hamster.
Oh my goodness.
The teens had taken the animal to the theater, but had apparently lost it before the movie began. The group reportedly left their contact details with theater employees in case anyone found the hamster.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I hope it found its home.
Well, I guess the guy didn't turn into a hamster. It would have been appropriate for a Spider-Man movie, but
yeah.
Given the origin of Spider-Man character involved Peter Parker being bitten by a radioactive spider, some social media users are quick to pick up on the similarities with the hamster incident. Watch out for the new hamster man, able to stuff large quantities in their cheeks, burrow underground or under blankets, and sleep inordinate amounts of time, one Facebook user said. Somebody said, hopefully it wasn't a radioactive hamster.
Oh, no.
Oh, that would be so funny.
So that's it. That was the last story. Teresa, I'm glad you got to play this game with us sometime.
Yeah.
Anytime we're on, you're welcome to come on, or even if you're in a chat with this game. This is something fun we like to do. Kind of, kill some time, entertain the crowd, and just have some fun with us. Hopefully you enjoyed it tonight.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Well, I think I got one right, but that's okay, because these games could go either way, these states.
A lot of times people fight over getting none wrong. And like I said, it's so funny the way I have to watch how I give the answers in there. And the Mrs. Wright, the other night I did it and Georgia man does it. And it's like, you said it. Everybody's putting Georgia in the state. It's like, you said the answer. So,
yep. What answer do you pick, Georgia?
Right. Well, in the last couple of minutes we have with us tonight, Teresa, tell everybody about yourself. I know you said a little bit earlier on what's coming up with you, but what have you got coming up? And just if people don't know you, who are you? And plug your, say a little bit about yourself to introduce yourself to people that may not know you.
Okay, well, you can find me here on YouTube on Miss Smart Muses, where, as I always say, I talk about what makes me laugh, makes me cry, makes me happy, makes me sad, or just really ticks me off. Yeah, I know you love it. You love it when I do that.
I wish I could really do that.
Ticks me up. And well, I've got a lot of videos upcoming. I usually try to drop videos on Friday. I believe the upcoming one will be another of the letters of J.R.R. Tolkien. I've been going through those, and there are some new ones that have been recently published, not new letters, obviously, but available to us. So we're going to be doing that, and I'd like to talk about self-improvement, psychopathy. Why not? Because everyone's a psycho. I have Catholic Explaining on Saturday, and many, many things. Like, for example, the challenge that I was talking about with the action movies, and then I'll be doing a stream about it. I like to have people share things that they can do to have fun, and I don't know, or just anything that strikes my fancy. Cooking. I have some cooking stuff. So if you want to maybe become a part of my little community, I would definitely appreciate it.
Absolutely. She does great work, everything. Hello, Max Redstone.
Hello,
how are you tonight? Make sure y'all hit that like button before we're done. I just saw that we got like 21 people here now. That usually happens. Nice. It's like the number's like boom. They go.
So is that the Tri-WA meeting?
Oh my goodness gracious.
Oh goodness.
Good to see you. So, but yes. You are. If you want to know about the real token and stuff like that, this Miss Martin Muses has one of the best channels around for that. A staunch defender of that. Is it how I know you? I'm a Star Wars fan. I know it's a lost cause over on the Star Wars side, but on the Tolkien side, is there still hope?
For Tolkien, there's always hope because he's brilliant and he's gone to the great beyond. Are you talking about any of these adaptations?
Well, the adaptations. I mean, a lot of people
the future
with it, I guess,
programming or future, whatever they do with Tolkien, because.
No, because people that are adapting it, they don't understand him, and they don't even really have fully the rights to his story. They just have the rights to names, and I think that we're just not going to see anything. Again, these people don't know Tolkien, they don't understand him, or they try to put words into his mouth, and they've already said they want to tell their story based in Tolkien's legendarium and not Tolkien's story. So screw 'em.
I hate it when people do that. Make your own world. If you want to tell your story, make your own story. Don't steal someone else's and ruin it.
Yeah. And I think with the Tolkien fandom, they didn't understand what they were dealing with. Like in some cases, for example, with Disney Star Wars, there's people that, okay, fine, they're going to like it, whatever. But if you like the works of J.R.R. Tolkien, you are not going to accept anything less than 100% professionalism and storytelling. It's not like Twilight, for example, but you know what? They made faithful adaptations of Twilight. Oh gosh, so you can open up a can of worms here. I could go on this forever.
Yeah, I
But
know.
the point is that no, you mess with the wrong fandom. People think that fantasy is just a kid's playground, and no, high fantasy, especially is some of the highest form of literature that you can have. And no, there is no hope. They are not capable of adapting. And Peter Jackson has shown he's not really, not able to do it either.
Even though the movies, they still fall short when you compare them to the books themselves.
Oh, absolutely. They do. But the movies were great. The first three. I will still defend them overall because objectively speaking, they are great movies. And for the most part, they do not do anything that fundamentally undermines the story. Like the changes that he makes are annoying, but they're not killing of the essence of what J.R. Tolkien was writing, and the overall arc, the story is intact.
Would you say it's like there was at least respect for the source material, respect for the author that wrote it? There was done with respectfully.
Yes, well, not just respectfully. I don't want to say that the changes were superficial because, especially in the case of Faramir, no, it wasn't. But in general, they didn't change what happened. Like they didn't change the ending. They didn't change the relationship between Frodo and Sam, the friendship between them. We got to see all the great points. They hit all the beats, and they were fantastic movies. But that even being said, can't touch the books. I mean, the books are.
I think that's
usually
the case, especially when they do classic literature. They very rarely are going to exceed the book. You just, like you say, you just want them not to ruin the story in a sense.
I actually heard a historian that actually said on one of the videos, because he was actually a consultant on the new Midway movie a few years ago. He said they had him like only checking paint colors on Japanese warships and stuff like that. And he said they didn't want to know about history or accuracy. They just wanted to know like background stuff. And he said, when you're working on a show as an expert like that, you're just trying to do damage control to the history. You're just trying to keep them from telling their story that's like
wrong,
way off the place. So, but like I said, Miss Martin Muses, that's why we call these squirrel streams. Before, we've actually been going about an hour and a half, and then all of a sudden something happens. 3 hours later, we're still going. But I know you have to run. So, but I did want to say because little things, and maybe we'll talk about Lord of the Rings again at one time. But hey, if you love Lord of the Rings, Teresa's channel is the place to be, because I know Buddy has told me repeatedly about the Hobbit, the animated with Rankin Bass, Hobbit and Return of the King are like years better. And also, I know the way to get you started on this subject too is Faramir, right?
Oh well, yeah, of course. Just say his name. Yeah,
we could have a 6-hour
yeah.
stream just showing Faramir memes and pictures. But anyway, but Teresa, thank you again for tonight. Mrs., do you have any last things, or what's up with you tomorrow?
Tomorrow I'll be doing my morning musing show. Then at 5:00 we'll be puttering with Lego. Friday I'll do morning musings. Saturday morning at 2 a.m. we're doing Insomniac Theater, which I might watch one of these movies to knock it off of my Mrs. Martin Muse's action movie list. And then 10 a.m. we're doing Saturday cartoons, which will be Mortal Kombat, the original Animaniacs, the Super Mario Brothers Super Show, and some classic cartoons.
Yay.
I love having the bear in this chat too. I would probably just walk away from YouTube if I could ever get this guy on for a stream just to talk history. This guy is fascinating to talk to. Just his knowledge of history and love. He knew exactly who I was talking about, John Parshall, who wrote Shattered Sword with a guy named Tony Telly. It's like a 700 page book, over 200 pages or 300 pages of reference material. That's how documented and sourced that book was. So yes, Snortopoopas, that you got it right. Exactly. That was him. And I think I've shared that podcast with you, but if not, I will later. But we got 15 wonderful people with you. As Miss Smart Music says, thank you. Check out her channel next time she goes live. Support her here. Also, remember the Mrs. Streams she mentioned tomorrow. And thank you everyone for being here. Make sure you've hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe 6 times. And subscribe to Miss Smart Music and to Mrs. Dadman Walking. Let's get her to 500. And on that note, everybody have a wonderful day, night, whatever it is, wherever you are. Thank y'all for being here. We will see you Friday night at 10 on my channel, unless somehow I do something impromptu tomorrow, or at the Mrs. tomorrow. Bye, all.